Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you maybe have noticed on my channel or on my postings, I already mounted the ladder and the rock sliders from MP 4x4, and because I really wanted to have the roof rack again, I ordered one from MP 4x4. So on our black Discovery 4, I had a roof rack from Frontrunner, but I have to say I wasn't really satisfied with this one because the Frontrunner itself was aluminium, but their screws were steel and they were getting rusty over time, and the whole rust from the roof racks drops down on the car, and I had rust on the car, not from the car itself, but from the roof rack. And this is, for this price, I don't think this is a good quality. And so I decided to get the roof rack from MP 4x4 because they offer you stainless steels and they also offer you an aluminium rack. And so I bought this one. This is fully made of aluminium and it will cost you about 1,000 euros. Yeah, I have to say I have never mounted this one before, so this is the first time. I have not unboxed it. I don't know how to mount it, but I will do this with you and we will go through this together. Behind the camera is my oldest son today, and he also wanted to help me to mount this one. And yeah, sometimes you will see him in the video, especially when we get the roof rack on. I have to say thanks to MP 4x4, they give me discount on this one. Where to get this one, I will link you this in the description below. Okay, I would say we will unpack this one here on the ground. I think I will get a blanket for this, so don't scratch this one. And then I will check the description, if there is one in it, how to get this one up. And yeah, but my thoughts are, I think we will build this thing on the ground together and then lift it up. Okay, I would say let's do the work and let's get this one unpacked. So I have to say, what I forgot to say is, there is a steel version of this one, and this one is a bit cheaper. I think 200 or 300 euros is cheaper than the aluminium one. But yeah, I don't want to have rust on my roof rack anymore, and so I ordered the aluminium one. I think this isn't big enough for this. Maybe I will have to get another one. We will start with the small parts and have a look what's in there. So, be careful, don't damage the paint. Another thing about this roof rack is this one is powder coated and painted. So these are the rails for the middle part. Okay. And they're really well packaged. Look at this one. So each rail of this, or each aluminium profile, is separated from the other, so there are no scratches on it. It's really well packed. I have to say, this is also a reason why I bought MP 4x4 parts again. I wrote them, or I mentioned in my video on our Black Discovery 4 that I missed something on the ladder, or some parts on the ladder. And this was, there was a foam up here missing, so the metal would scratch your paint, and also the sandpaper on the steps here. And I wrote in an email and said, hey guys, it would be really nice if you put those things to your ladder. And this is my second order from them. This is the second ladder. And in this order, I find foam up here. I find sandpaper here. So this is really great. I think they care about the customers, and that is another reason why I ordered their products. So, okay, if these are all the rails, I will unbox them later and I will get to the big parts. I think these are the screws. And here we have the description. I think this one is really straightforward. So when we look at this, I think there are no questions. I think what we need is where to get the right screws in, or the bolts. Yeah. We will now dismantle the rail. And for that, there are 2 T20 screws on the front and 1 on the back. And also under these 3 covers here, there are T30 screws. And also here in the front, we have a cover which we have to get away so we can mount our roof rack on there. Okay, I will do this now and then I will clean. I already did this on the other side. I clean the whole roof before getting the roof rack on. Yeah. I will now get this one away, get the tools away, and then, as I said before, I will clean this, and then we will have a look if we, as I said before, if we mount the roof rack on here or on the floor. Okay, so be back with the roof rack. So the first step we will do is, we decided not to mount the whole roof rack on the ground. We will mount this one on the roof itself. So we built this up part by part. We're starting with the sidewalls. Then we're going over to our aluminium profile. Then I think the rest of this one, of the outer cover, will get on. And then I think at the end, the windshield we will put on. Okay, the first thing is I will mount this one with M6 screws on the mounting points from the front to the back. So then the others. So this one here, I hope you can see this. Then the other one here. So then the next one, or the last one. Just wait a minute. No, it's okay. Thank you. So, where is it? I will not full assemble it because I don't know how exact the other parts are, so I can adjust them later. Strong. So, oh, cool. Then I will hop on again. Oh, enough. Okay. I will do this on the other side and then we will continue with the rails in the middle. Now we will measure out how much the overstand here is for this one and also for the other side, and then we will screw them on and then we will get the sidewall on. So guys, at this point we noticed that the roof rack from the front to the back goes like a V shape, which means I started at the front to measure the distances from left to right, and they're exactly the same. And I thought, oh, maybe this one goes straight to the back, but it didn't. It goes like a V, and I always take the same distance from the outside to this one over here. And yeah, that's wrong. I have to measure every single rail, and then I will correct it. And after this, we will start with the wall on the side. Yeah, and then at the last thing I think is the windshield at the front. So the next thing we will mount is the windshield at the front. this one. So yeah, all right, just give me a second. So there are 6 M6 50mm screws with some washer and with some self-securing nuts here. I think I didn't know how thick this one is, how thick the metal or the aluminium plate is. And so I will search for a rubber down here, which directly connects to the car. So I think this will also reduces the wind noise. And yeah. Okay. So 2 on this side. Oops. Whoa, I lost the washer. Oh. So we added this windshield here, but we let it loose a bit. So it's not fixed at the moment because at the front there will also be a sidewall which is fixed on the top of this windshield. The next step is I will add this sidewall here. So I will add this one. Here you got some M8 with 25mm in the length, and those screws get directly in the rails. So I will put 2 screws in it, and then I will get the rail on the other side, and then we got the front, and there's also a rail or a sidewall on the bottom, and then we will also get this one on. So I already did the wall on the other side, and now we'll come to this one. I will fix this one over here, and then I will do the front and the back as I said before, but I don't fix it because I want to be able to do some adjustments. So welcome back. We already screwed everything together. As you can see here, we put our side rails on and the back one here and the thing in the front. Everything's fine, but we won't continue today because it's so dark and you cannot see the whole thing exactly, and so we will show you tomorrow how everything is stick together, where the screws in the front, so you can see them much better than today because the light is not that good. And yeah, I would say we will continue tomorrow morning, and then I will tell you what I like about this one and what not. Guys, see you in a minute. So good morning and welcome back to our video. I will now show you what you missed in the evening because it was really too dark to film. And now I will show you the last pieces and how they put together. It's not very difficult, it's really easy because you only have to get your screws. All parts have a number on the plan, and this is how you get those things together. But now I will show you the windshield at the front. So the windshield is held by 2 screws on the left and on the right side. Then here you got this front bar. This is also held by 2 screws to stick them to the side one on the left and on the right. And it's also mounted to the windshield in the front. So you have here 1, 2, and 3 screws where the windshield is mounted to the roof rack. And then we will go over here, and here you can see the back one is the same like the front one. It's also mounted with 2 screws on each side. So, and this is what the roof rack looks from above. I think it looks really cool. And now I'll come to some technical facts. The technical facts are this roof rack could carry 400 kilograms of load in static, and if it's in motion it could carry 200 kilograms. What also is cool, one of these bars in the middle, when it's mounted, could carry 75 kilograms. So what also is cool is I think the build quality is really good. because it's full of aluminium. There are stainless screws. It's powder coated and it's painted. But what I don't like, and this is really a bigger point for me, I will show you this in a second. If you all know Frontrunner has his bars on the roof rack, and those bars have small holes on each side to get some screws in, so you can adjust them and so on. And this is for me, when we came up here we don't have the possibility to get those in and mount this one, especially when you have some things you want to put in. You have to get this one away, or you put in some nuts before, and then you can screw your screws in. But I think for this would be really a good improvement if they put some holes in each rail here or in each bar to get your screw in, and then you can adjust your screws around. Maybe MP 4x4 you can do this and put some holes in the future, so every one of your customers could easily fit or get everything he wants on the roof rack. Yeah. But otherwise, as I said, it's cool because you can also mount things here on the side, which means if you have something which needs to be mounted so you can put in nut in here, and then yeah. But I don't know what I will do. Maybe I will drill some holes in here, or I will add some nuts, get this thing away and put some nuts in. I will see. Okay guys, this is from my side and from our video how we mounted the roof rack from MP 4x4. If you like the video, it would be great if you give us some thumbs, and if you want to see more from that kind of content, it would be really great if you subscribe. Guys, have a nice day and see you soon. Bye.